Welcome to the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. Here, located near the West Wing, holds a majority of my staff that influences many of my policies of all types. In this video today, we will take you into this building and show you how it plays a role in policymaking. Let's take a look inside. The Executive Office of the President consists of 13 main subdivisions. The Office of Management and Budget, the Office of the U.S. Trade Representative, the National Security Council, the Council of Economic Advisors, the Domestic Policy Council, the Office of Science and Technology Policy, the Council on Environmental Quality, the President's Foreign Intelligence Advisory Board, the National Economic Council, the President's Economic Recovery Advisory Board, the White House Military Office, the Office of Administration, and the Office of National Drug Control Policy. As you can see, many groups play a role in influencing my public policy. But of the 13 just listed, only 3 play a major factor. The first group we will discuss is the Office of Management and Budget. And here to talk about the OMB is the Acting Director, Jeffrey Zients.
It's a pleasure, Mr. President, and hello to all of you. The Office of Management and Budget is responsible for preparing the President's budget. As Director of the OMB, I play a major role in the budget process independent from the President. This great establishment was created in 1921 as the Bureau of the Budget and currently employs over 600 professionals. The President makes use of the OMB by reviewing legislative budget proposals from cabinets and other agencies to determine how to propose legislation relating to the budget to the Congress. Finally, the OMB reviews regulations proposed by agencies and other departments.
Thank you for those insights, Mr. Zients. Now on to the tour. Our next segment will cover the National Security Council. And here to talk about that is Leon Panetta, the Secretary of Defense.
Thank you, Mr. President. Anyways, I'm the Secretary of Defense, one of the former members of the National Security Council. The National Security Council links the President's key foreign and military policy advisors, allowing a closer degree of cooperation between the executive staff, the President's cabinet, and the military. The NSC is chaired by the President. Besides myself, the other regular members are the Vice President, Secretary of State, Secretary of Treasury, and the President's National Security Assistant. Representing the military is the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, while the Director of National Intelligence represents the intelligence gathering agencies. Heads of economic agencies like the Office of Management and Budget are also invited to attend, allowing for the National Security Council to have representatives from many different fields. The role of the National Security Council is to, well, advise the President on national security, providing him with information and advice during security crises, coordinates agencies and departmental activities, and monitors the implementation of national security policy.
Well, thank you, Mr. Panetta, on your thoughts about the NSC. In a time of economic hardship, you citizens might be wondering, where do I go to make economic decisions? Here to talk about the Council of Economic Advisors is Alan Kruger.
I am the Chairman of the Council of Economic Advisors, which is comprised of myself, one member approved by the Senate, and staff economists and analysts. We provide the President with objective economic advice on domestic and international economic policy. With our excellent economists and research assistants, we conduct research and analyze data to provide the President with sound economic advice. We have to help the President prepare his annual economic report. We also evaluate the economic activity of the agencies and programs of the federal government, develop economic policy recommendations for the President, and gather economic data and analysis for the President.
This concludes our video tour of the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. Today, we went over 3 major groups: the OMB, the NSC, and the CEA. Them, combined with the other 10 that we did not go over, help influence policy. I hope this video helps you understand more about the Executive Office of the President. With that, thank you. God bless you. And may God bless these United States of America. Video starring Patrick Mary Bojack as Jeffrey Zients of the OMB and Alan Kruger of the CEA.
starring Paul Pottenot as Barack Obama. And finally,